Good day guys, come here, welcome back to part 2 of the video where we'll be featuring the characters Cybele. Okay, so before I carry on, again for my Chinese viewers, 所以一样，第二段呢就是试玩西部里，而且同样的，因为为了接下来来临了 LLR 索尼娅呢，的那个池子，所以呢，西部里我也没有抽到，所以基本上我没有花到金票来抽这池的2位女英雄，而且目前在国服这里的评价也不是那么高，不过我个人是蛮看好贝安卡的了，就这样，然后因为这里整个都是用华语字幕来观赏，所以就算听不懂英文的朋友也不用担心，人物的技能啊、战斗这些都是以华语字幕，所以你们会看得到。好了，那我就调回英文了。So alright, thank you for my English viewers for the wait, and now we'll be checking out Cybele, going through her class, her faction, her class, then talent. Yep, summary about talent and skills. Of course, for more details about pros and cons, how it works for the talent, please check out on the previous video on should you summon Cybele. So I'm gonna go with the way she pronounced her name in Japanese. I'm gonna say that myself. Cybele should pronounce more towards Cybele. So you guys will be the judge in a while. So yeah, personally, I just feel that if you call her Cybele or you call her Cybele or Cybele, you are not wrong. But of course, my knowledge and arts in the English language are pretty limited. So right, okay, I'm just gonna go with Cybele because it sounds nicer. So Cybele, from Origin of Light, Empire, and Strategy, out of which only one out of the two she's gaining a graded buff currently, because the new 3C faction buff we had is the anniversary heroine Humus Baba. Then whereas for Empire faction buff, most of the faction buffers are already outdated. The only one you may rely on as a partial random buffer will be Rapier, because if you're from the Empire faction side of the characters, if she uses her 3Cs to kill off enemies, she can replicate or copy up to 3 buff to you. So in this case, you may or may not get a faction buff. Then last but not least, which is the saddest of them all, is Strategy. Currently, Strategy faction buff is still considered the weaker link. So yep. So okay, this is for the class. She has both cavalry and infantry. So this is infantry stats: SSDBAC followed by ASDBBC. So cavalry has fairly weaker HP and magic defense compared to infantry. However, outfit is a good trade-off or sacrifice. We gain 2 more blocks of mobility compared to higher stats, so your character build-up can be more flexible. Okay, this is chibi character, so this is a default. So she start off with a lightweight characters holding on to whip. Then for the infantry, at the end of the whip, from 1 to 2 layers, and on the last third class it's 4 strap of whip at the end. Then for cavalry, again she's still using a whip. The biggest change is her dressing and the cavalry horse that adorns off even more jewelry. So we're not able to see her subspecies dragon, or should I say dinosaur, the velociraptor-like dragon. So alright, quick go through on her talent effect. Wild Dragon's Calling or Wild Dragon's Taming. So do not pay too much attention on the name I gave for the talents. We're here for the effects. So number 1, increase attack defense by 25%. Number 2, at the start of the battle, you will summon one Battle Claw subspecies dragon around you or to your side, and it will inherit 120% of Cybele's stats. So the subspecies dragon will have the following 3 skills: Ram, Master Calling, and Emergency Aid. And after it dies, Cybele need to wait for a turn afterwards. Then at the start of a new turn, you can resummon Battleclaw subspecies dragon to your side again. Number 3, when within your 4 blocks range, there is a subspecies dragon around you. When you initiate attack into battle, you will attack first against the enemy, and followed by, before battle, you will cause enemy target to lose control, and this effect will last for 1 turn. Do note that causing enemy to lose control is a PvP effect only. When in PvE, this effect will be changed to before battle. You will cause enemies to have increased damage taken by 20%. So PvP aside, the debuff effect from Cybele and her summon are fairly, I'll say it's fairly great, fairly cool to have, because increased damage increment of 20% and above are, well, a good options to have. This will help you to push normal stage to boss or challenge battle faster and easier. Okay, this is a list of old and new skills she had. So she only have exclusive skill 1 and 2, unlike Bianca. So exclusive skill 1 is choose one ally or your own or enemy's summon unit, and then you will teleport yourself and your own Battleclaw subspecies dragon to a target locations. Afterwards, you can move and attack again. And at the same time, you increase yourself, your subspecies dragon, and the target ally to obtain increased attack intelligence by 20%. Effect will last for 2 turns. And do note that the act again mobility is based on remaining mobility you have left. So this is a lesser act again effect in my opinion. Okay, exclusive skill 2, Hunting Strike or Hunting Pursuit. It deal 1.5 times damage to enemies, and it will cause position shifting, and it will push back the target enemy 3 blocks back. However, if on the path within the 3 blocks path when it's being pushed back, it either made an unpassable terrain or hit other ally units or hit other units in the path, Battle Class subspecies dragon will attack, do a 2 times attack, follow-up attack against the enemy, and this battle increase attack by 20%. So do know that the increase attack by 20% only happen when the above situations happen, that the enemies, while moving back 3 blocks, in between he got hit by other unit, blocked by other units, or reach an unpassable terrain, then you will gain this effect. Last but not least, the 3C has both passive and active. Passive is when you and your subspecies dragon are 4 blocks in range of each other, increase damage to you by 20%, and you will survive a death blow. You revive with only 1% HP left, and each battle will only trigger once. However, every new subspecies dragon will gain this revive effect once. So you can just sacrifice your subspecies dragon, they can just die. But not for Bianca, not for Cybele, she will only revive once. Then active skills is attack and deal 1.7 times damage to target enemy, so it's a 2 blocks range skills. Dispel 3 buff from the enemy before battle. If you bring close combat soldiers, they will attack too. After battle, you will cause the enemy defensive items, which is the clothes, to lose their effects. And if target enemies are PvP players, non-PvP players, or if the target unit is PvE enemies, this effect will be changed to reduce defense by 25%. The PvP and PvE effect lasts for 2 turns. Then at the same time, your summons Battle Class subspecies dragon will commence a follow-up attack once into battle against the enemy. So this skill effect ignore close combat penalty. So that's it. So she has no AoE skills at all, unlike Bianca. So she's a pure single target character that has range up to 2 blocks. Okay, these are all the soldiers that she can bring, and some of which will already has SP form or will be receiving the SP form sooner or later. And these are older class, then newer class. Dark Crystal Dragonflyers, Fang Riders, Lizard Riders. So she's infantry and cavalry, I guess. She's weaker in comparisons to Bianca soldiers, because Bianca has Lancer, infantry, cavalry, and flyer. So she has infantry, Lancer, cavalry, and flyer. She has 4 types of soldiers, whereas Cybele only have cavalry, infantry, and a flyer unit. So she has 1 lesser type to protect herself against the class advantage or disadvantages. Okay, now we'll be checking out her 3C animations. So here we go. Okay, it's a very bad 3C. I'm not able to see the things that I wish to see. The same goes for you viewers out there, so nonetheless, let's check it one more time. Yep, it's a side view, and it's a side view at the wrong directions. I mean, it would be great if you have like side view from the other side. Let's see if we will see anything like related to her leggings. Oh, wow. That last speech is hard. Okay, her stats 170 cm, 51 kg, 88, 60, and 90. So Bianca 86 is the same stats as Luna. Luna is 86. 80 wise, I can't remember which characters is having that, but definitely one of the characters shares the same stats as her. Okay, let's go to voice packs. And I just remember I forgot to showcase the Physics for Bianca too. Don't worry, I'll give that back to you guys on part 3 of the videos. So stay tuned and watch out. So right now, this is how she sounds like when you summon her.
Cybele よ。なんでまだ私を見ているの？もういいでしょ？
So I guess the proper pronunciations for her name is Cybele. Yeah, it doesn't really work. I'm guessing the way they're trying to go is towards Cybele, which when you translate to the Japanese pronunciation, it goes towards Cybele. So the L will go with R, so it's gonna be Cybele. It sounds, oh my god, it sounds so Singlish. Cybele. Okay, it's just insider jokes. Okay, how she sounds like? Okay, let's hear it again. It's pretty short.
シベールよ。なんでまだ私を見ているの？もういいでしょ？
So, if you guys already check out Chuju's summon video, we talk about some back story about character. She sounds very lethargic, or she don't waste her time showcasing herself to you, is because we as a commander is treated as a human species, and she has very little interest in normal human. Yep. Okay, class change number 1. Here we go.
力が強くなった。それで？
Wow, that's a very cool and cold onesan. Let's hear it again.
力が強くなった。それで？
So she's saying 力は強くなった。なかった。それで? So she's mean, so yeah, you got got stronger, and then that's like a very cold expression.
力が強くなった。それで？
力は強くなった。それで? Or it's like you're like the top of your class. You can say this like if you're like the first in your class and like maybe the 3rd place, or you can even use it on game, like the gamer who is previously like very bad at game but he improved, but you can just say 力は強くなった。それで? It's like brushing him off for the credits. Oh gosh. Like, so what even if you got stronger? Okay, when she releases her skills.
消えろ、汚らわしいやつめ。
Okay, you guys are definitely not going to learn this. That's such a bad thing. Okay, but for the sake of listening, you guys can hear it again.
消えろ、汚らわしいやつめ。
Be gone, you foul personnel of dirty being. Then when you choose her in battle.
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Whoa, okay.
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
So, long story short, she's saying, I know what I'm doing. Stop giving me pointers, or stop teaching me what to do. Well, so she's like a total opposite of Bianca. Bianca is like a very positive lady, and Cybele is like totally despised and quite negative. Okay, when she's not able to battle.
人と獣に共通するもの。それは死だけ。人と獣に共通するもの。それは死だけ。
Daily conversations one.
アジン、本物の獣のように純粋とは言えないけど、人間やエルフよりはずっとマシじゃない？
Okay, so even more in depth is she not just despise human, but she also despise elf. So let's hear it again.
アジン、本物の獣のように純粋とは言えないけど、人間やエルフよりはずっとマシじゃない？
So she's saying the beastkin or beastkind or demi-humans, despite they are not totally animals, as pure as animals, but they are still better than humans and elf. So more deeper insights about her. Okay, happy conversations. Let's see how she sounds like.
鋭い牙、柔らかな毛並み、冷たい鱗、ぬめぬめした触腕。ああ、なんて素敵なの。どれもこれも苦しいほどたまらない。
Oh my god, so she is not just into demi-human with furs, but with fangs, furs, skills. So in terms of skills, it's gonna be like lizard man and merman. Oh, this lady is crazy, eh? Cracky, eh? Okay, let's hear it again.
鋭い牙、柔らかな毛並み、冷たい鱗、ぬめぬめした触腕。ああ、なんて素敵なの。どれもこれも苦しいほどたまらない。
Okay, in human context, she's a perv. Then angry conversations.
陰謀、裏切り、騙し合い。人間が文明と呼んで覆い隠しているものは、結局こんなにも汚い本質に過ぎない。
Okay, let's hear it again.
陰謀、裏切り、騙し合い。人間が文明と呼んで覆い隠しているものは、結局こんなにも汚い本質に過ぎない。
Interactions, volume 1.
ベルベットの手触りもいいけど、やっぱりユニコーンのお腹の毛が一番。え？指揮官？何？私は別にこのユニコーンに変なことなんてしてないわよ。
Okay, I'm not going full translations, but just for context purpose sharing is she is touching a unicorn and she's comparing like about the touch between a swan and a unicorn. Despite she like the feather, the touching the feather, the feeling from a swan, but touching the fur of a unicorn, especially the fur on its belly, is let me double check.
ベルベットの手触りもいいけど、やっぱりユニコーンのお腹の毛が一番。え？指揮官？何？私は別にこのユニコーンに変なことなんてしてないわよ。
So right, she's saying the most unique thing is touching the belly fur of the unicorn is the most, and yep, it just ended there, and she ran into us, the commander, and she's trying to hide about what she's doing. Too bad. Okay, irritated feeling 1.
また一つ人間に対する認識が更新されたわ。もちろん悪い方に。また一つ人間に対する認識が更新されたわ。もちろん悪い方に。
Last but not least, special interactions 1.
可愛い子ちゃんたちもあなたのことを気に入ってるみたい。次はいつ来る？この子たちもきっと喜ぶわ。
Okay, so when you manage to unlock her bond and her special interactions, she will like you more because the last but not least special interaction states that the cute little ones likes you too. So when will be the next time you will be coming to visit? The little ones will be happy to see you. Okay, just during the 3C, here's some very nice and sexy, cool voice. Let's see if I can find it on this pack.
これでお前をもっと楽に殺せるようになったわ。違うの？
Nope.
怪我しないでね、私の可愛い子ちゃん。
Oh, okay, this is voice pack for skill release 2.
怪我しないでね、私の可愛い子ちゃん。
Okay, 怪我しないでね、私の可愛い子ちゃん. It means do not get hurt, my little cute ones. Or well, in normal life, we don't definitely it's hard to go with this unless you're doing with your well, if you guys are couples, you can do it on each other's. But the front part, 怪我しないでね, it means do not get hurt or try not to get hurt. So it's like nice words to use on your friend, like when doing something like some sports that may be dangerous. So you're gonna tell them 怪我しないでね. Means in a way it's kind of like be careful, try not to get hurt, the kind of feeling.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
So that's it, and okay, let's come back to animations. Let's see if you can hear that very nice voice again.
消えろ、汚らわしいやつめ。怪我しないでね、私の可愛い子ちゃん。
And that's it. So before you go to a demo play, let's check out the scheme. So again, despite they are not as strong tier as recommended as of the current meta, so perhaps in future they might be stronger with other combination with heroes and stuff as suggested. Of course, these are some data collections from the CN server. I'm just sharing with you guys. It's not I'm not 100% saying they're that weak, but okay, nonetheless, this is a skin. I'll definitely say it's good to collect the Echo of Light because she has two types. One is for the infantry and one is for the cavalry, and she's riding on a robot. Okay, infantry, when she died in battle, stun, chanting spell, and she has changed to a laser whip. Oh gosh. And she has 2, 4, 6. She has 4 pairs of light wings. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, release her skills. She's gonna like jump up and lash out her very long whip. Walking. Okay, and then for the cavalry class, so riding on a robot that instead of using whip is holding on to laser beam sword. Okay, when they dies in battle, normal attack, double thrust, stunned. Okay, with the skills, walking, running. So definitely there's some downside is that we are not able to see the changes for the Battleclaw subspecies dragon or demi dragons. So definitely for Echo of Light there should be some changes, but sadly we're not able to see it. Then okay, before I forget, jiggle effects. So save Bianca for part 3. So stay tuned and here we go.
本物の獣のように純粋とは言えないけど、人間やエルフよりはずっとマシじゃない？
Oh my god, it's fake. I click it and it's not even bunching at all. Let's do it again.
アジン、本物の獣、鋭い牙、柔らかな毛並み、冷たい鱗、ぬめぬめした触腕。アジン、 本物の獣のように陰謀、裏切り、騙し合い、私が本当に求めているもの？そうね。私が欲しいものは一体何なんだろう。私自身もその答えはわからないみたい。
Oh my god, the echo of light, those are fake. They hardly or barely bunch at all. Oh my god, so sad. Okay, I guess leave some hope for the default version, and we're not able to see the actions for the cavalry class, but there's a infantry class which actually based on this costume look strikingly similar to the original SR Imelda, you know, our Empire Whip Queen. Like just looking at this character design for the infantry class, it looks almost like she's from either the Holy or Mage class. So there's running animations, lashing out the skills, stunned. Running, and can we have a die in battle? Okay, the other side, the default costume looks cooler and better in my opinion. Like the two big shoulder pad encasing her, that's like pretty cool with the cape at the back, showcasing some of the logo, etc. Yeah, I gotta say personally I'm a fan of this default costume, awfully nice. And okay, the moment of truth, the jiggle physics.
私が本当に求めているもの？そうね。あなたは他のやつらとは少し違うわね。私が本当に求めているもの？あなたは他のやつらとは少し違うわね。アジン。本物のアジン。本物の鋭い牙。柔らかな毛並み。私が本当に求めているもの？あなたは他のやつらとは少し違うわね。少なくともあなたの顔を見ても不快にはならない。
Okay, I gotta say, I'm not sure is it due to that cresting below her chest, but utterly disappointed by the jiggle physics. Not to mention she is 88, 2 cm bigger than Bianca. Okay, I guess we'll start at this part here. And before I go through, just a quick look. Yep. Definitely more an active role from Bianca just from this first click. Of course, we'll save the better one for last part 3. And here we go for the demo play. Okay, conditions is to kill off 2 enemies in 1 turn and win the game in 2 turns. Wait, kill 2 enemies in 1 turn. Okay, the skills we have is exclusive skill 1, 2, and 3C, but I don't remember any of it allows us to attack again, so we're trying to kill off 1 enemy in counter attack if I'm not wrong. So here we go.
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Okay, so we can get to see the skills again. So master calling. Okay, after using skills to attack into battle, the summoner will attack once into battle and cause all damage skills to reduce their CD by 1 turn. Then there's the old skills Ren, so attack and deal 1.4 times damage to 1 enemy, cause position shift 2 blocks away, at the same time cause them to have defense reductions, physical defense reductions of 20% and not able to guard for 2 turns. And exclusive new skills, emergency aid, use it, choose an ally, teleport the target ally and your summoner to your side. After using, you can act again and attack based on your remaining mobility, and you will increase yourself and the target ally unit and your summoners to gain the buff damage reductions of 15% for 2 turns. So right, 1, 2, 3, 4 within 4 blocks range, I'm gonna use skills to attack. They said my characters will follow up. Oh, okay, that means I'm gonna try kill off 2 enemies in one turn. So I'm going to let's see if I can finish off this enemy by myself. So it's, you can see.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
So I'm going to presume the stats we had in a way the computer system within treated as they gave up some sort of equipment. So this is not our base stats. We are having 1,800. So let me try to
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Oh, because I'm from Thailand.
すべきことは分かっている。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。すべきことは分かっている。指図すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
So even if I'm already not 4 blocks in range, my attack is still 1008. So this means that the game in some sort of way treated as we have inbuilt and given us like equipment or something. So say this is the stats, those are the default stats, the base 1005, so times extra 20%. So I'm gonna go do a quick calculations. 1540 1504 times 120%, it's 1804.8. So they round up to 1805. It is pretty cool that they round up, so well, every point and damage counts. So that's it. So for all of you who have calculator on yourself, can do the calculations. 1504 times 120%. So this is an improvement that it will receive 120% off her base stats.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
So go for the attack right now. Okay, then she should follow up an attack when she's within the 4 box range of your dinosaur.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Oh, okay, so okay, this is exclusive skill 1, teleport. Okay, if I choose Cybele herself, but the dinosaur will auto be selected too. So what about if I choose dinosaur? Will she be teleported over?
怪我しないでね。私の可愛い子。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
So okay, this time around I'm going to teleport myself.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。怪我しないでね。私の可愛い子ちゃん。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Okay, this is bad. Okay, the teleportations effects.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Yep, the effect view says that activate and use the skills. Choose a single ally or enemy summon unit, you can teleport yourself and your own Battle Class Subspecies Dragon to the teleport location. So I can only choose. So this is not very good. Okay, so let me try again. So I'm supposed to attack instead. Oh, okay. So this is how it works. I should have get a Battle Claw Dragon to teleport first. And then commence a follow-up attack. Well, if I would 1, 2, 3, 4, so okay, I can still attack it. Okay, but because we want to gain attack increment, so you guys can check. 1805. 1880. So we're gonna teleport. Holy moly! So you can see Battle Class Subspecies Dragons attack increase to 2166, 20%. And my characters increased from 1880 to 2180. Okay, I should have attacked from this side, so they will get the block and we'll do a double follow-up attack. But this first attack, so just guys gonna show you. Okay, let's check out the attack speed. Oh, the 3C has debuff effect, so that's pretty cool. Oh, but that's weird. Because the 3C debuff effect comes after the battle, so that soldier's unit should have revived. So this means the spell tree. So let me go back. I'm gonna switch off the animation. Let's see if we can see any debuff. Oh, so the usual stuff. It's very similar to the weapon Melonia. So if there is nothing left to dispel on the or against the enemy, you automatically give them a defense down effect. Or the 3C purely didn't say it will be before battle, but I read it as the same as the PvP, which is after the battle. You disable their close effect. So I'm not sure if this is a bug or so let's see if there will be any change in the future. So okay, gonna use this effect, push it back. Oh, okay, no chance to do it. Because you guys can see the enemy do not have any direct debuff icon, unlike Bianca, where her talent's effect has common aura that will trigger the effect. So this demo play is pretty straightforward. So this will be the method you're gonna use. Oh, I forgot to showcase. this Velociraptor is a dragon class and it has its talent, hunting instinct. So first off is its faction will be treated as Empire's Glory, Origin of Light, and Strategy Master. And when this unit is 4 blocks within its summoner's range, after you initiate attack, when you initiate attack into battle, enemy cannot counter attack. After battle, you'll recover yourself and your summoner's HP based on 20% of the damage deal. So okay, let me reopen again so we can try to see some of the downside.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
So this is within 4
すべ
blocks,
きことは
so
分か
let
っている。
me
指図しないで。
move away from the Velociraptor. And do know that this teleportation skills is not global. There is a class range to it. Okay, so now when I initiate attack, if I'm more than 4 blocks away, I should not recover HP. An enemy can counter attack. But the
せ
follow-up,
かさない
oh my
で、
god,
任務
this
遂行
is
中よ。
not too bad. Is there any mentions of it?
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Okay, there's no mention of it that it will do a follow-up attack. Oh no, it's from the passive effect. So when you use skills to go into battle, the attacker or the summoners will commence a one-time attack and cause all damage skills to be reduced
せ
to
かさ
CD
な
by
いで、
one turn.
任務遂行中よ。
Only the summoner, so it's not for your own. Which is weird. I'm not sure it's a bug, but I thought I should have seen -1 CD. Okay, okay, I'm gonna say she's not that weak because of the stats given, but
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
definitely takes some quite some thinking on the actions and sequence you need to do on using her characters, which is kind of bad because in PvP you'll be either given 300 seconds for thinking what to do, and afterwards you'll be only left with every turn 15 or 30 seconds. So this is very time consuming as this character. Okay, if we don't use skills, normal attack,
すべきことは
you'll
分か
see
って
that
いる。
we'll not be
指図しない
commencing a
で。
follow-up attack. Okay, the only great thing is when we are 4 blocks within range, when your dragons attack, when your dinosaurs attack, enemies cannot retaliate, which is pretty cool.
すべきことは分かっている。指
And
図
now
しない
I'll
で。
be sacrificing little Draggy. You can die.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Okay, just notice that the follow-up attack
せかさ
The
ないで
enemies cannot
任務
counter
遂
attack
行中
for
よ
the summoner, so we're gonna see if
せ
this is
か
true
さない
later
で
on.
任務遂行中よせかさないで
So you see,
任務遂行中よ
upon death, so after it dies, we
す
gotta
べ
wait
きこ
for
とは
one
分かっ
turn.
ている指図しないですべきことは分かっている
So
指図しないで
pros and cons. So each time the dragon die, you're not able to summon it straight away on the upcoming turn. You gotta wait for one turn. But the pros of it is, if you have other act again characters, you can wash off the CD. It's not a in-game turn mechanism. It's just a character CD. So not too big of an issue.
すべきことは分かっている
So you see,
指図しないで
the dragon will have, the new dragon will also receive the revive effect. So it's
せかさないで
good for
任
the
務遂
dragon to
行中
die,
よ
and for the dinosaur to die than Cybele. And once you summon it, all the skills are reset too, so it's not
せ
too
かさ
bad.
ないで任務遂行中よ
Okay, we just get one more turn, let the enemy buff themselves.
せかさないで任務遂行中よ怪我しないでね私の可愛い子ちゃん
So that debuff icon, since we can't pause the game in mid-battle, I'm gonna presume it's either of the following. The debuff effect might be from the 3C, that is damage reduction of 25%, and this will occur before battle for PvE. Or the second one is I dispel 3 buff from the enemies and there is no buff left to dispel. It will give a physical defense debuff like the one from Melonia, defense down. Okay, what I'd like to try on is the 2C. Hopefully the enemies can survive the 2Cs and we can see the double follow-up attack against the enemy, which will be cool to see.
すべきことは分かっている指図しないですべきことは分かっている指図しないで消えろ汚らわしいやつ
Oh gosh, this is bad. So even the 2C has a
せか
debuff.
さないで任務遂行中よ
Yeah, because all the debuff effect should be given after the battle. So I was thinking they should revive first, then they get the debuff effect. So correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if this is like a misplay or bug from Zilong, because it says do 1.5 times damage after the battle, cause position shift. So my thought is they should have revive first, then they get the debuff effect. So yep.
すべきことは分かっている指図しないですべきことは分かっている指図しないですべきことは分かっている指図しないですべきことは分かっている指図しないで
Okay, let's check one more time. Is regarding the reduce skill CD.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
So this is a 5 turn. This is like the best one to go at.
怪我しないでね、私の可愛い子ちゃん。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
So right, my 3C is at 5 turn CD, so I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get her to come over. And a full out attack.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Yeah, it's pretty cool that we're at full health. So the follow-up attack, of course, I'm not able to try in the proper PvP right now, but it seems that the follow-up attacks, you will not take any counter-attack damage. So if this is real, this is pretty cool.
すべきことは分かせかさないで、
My skills
任
is
務
at
遂
4
行中
CD
よ。
now. Let's check it. Yep, initially it's 5 turns, but now it's 4 turns. But I'm gonna say the 5C is not working a lot. It will help the 2C because the 2C CD is only 2 turns, but 5C is minusing 1 CD. It's not a
せか
very
さないで、
great
任務遂行
help
中
or
よ。
feature at all.
怪我しないでね、私の可愛い子ちゃん。
Oh gosh, why did you? Oh, why did you survive only at this time? Okay. Okay, what about this? I was thinking like, can I get to see the follow-up attack for 2C?
せ
Let
か
me
さないで、
try.
任務遂行中よ。
I'm just gonna
せ
attack.
かさないで、任務遂行中よ。消えろ、汚らわしいやつ。
Oh gosh.
すべきことは分かっている。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Yeah, again, the only way is for me to get hurt a little. So, yeah. If I'm not at full health, we can see this.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Okay, and hit me.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Okay, and save time. Let's see what was on CD, and again will I summon dinosaur straight away.
すべきことは分かっている。消えろ、汚らわしいやつも。せかさないで、
Nope.
任務遂行
I
中
still gotta
よ。
wait for the next turn.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Hopefully you can survive, and that would be great.
怪我しないでね、私の可愛い子ちゃん。
Oh my god. This is very bad. Okay, think of one last option. The only way is at the start I will just throw her to be attacked by infantry unit.
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Oh yay, swords! Oh wow. Even with sword sword, I'm taking very little damage.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Okay,
す
hopefully
べきことは
you will
分
not
かって
die
い
and
る。
we can see
指図し
the
ないで。
double follow-up attack as stated here. And at the same time we have battle increment, attack increment of 20%.
消えろ、汚らわしいやつめ。すべきことは
Oh
分か
my
ってい
god,
る。
this is so
指図
bad.
しないで。
Okay, the only way is trying to
す
let
べ
them
きこ
heal
とは分かってい
among
る。
themselves.
指図しないで。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Okay, he should resurrect and hopefully I can save it.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Okay, nope, don't think we'll be able to save it.
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Okay, let me
せか
check
さ
out
な
this
いで、
time round.
任務遂行中よ。
Okay, these are like one of the worst tests ever. We are not able to see the usage and development of the other skills very easily.
すべきことは分かっている。指図し、せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。消えろ、汚らわしいやつめ。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Now they have strengthening effect, so
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
oh yeah. Okay, this time around it revived. Then you can see it follow up attack once and it dies.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Oh, did you guys saw it? Did you guys saw it? So based on this demo play, the counter attack or the follow-up attack, the follow-up attack from Cybele, enemies will not be able to counter, and I'm gonna try one last time where we are very far distant away. But the second thing is, yep, the debuff is definitely from the 3C that before battle, because you see that the dinosaur used ram, enemy got pushed back and they got revived. And when Cybele is going to battle with them, then there is this debuff icon that happens, which oh, sorry, the effect is causing the enemies to lose control. So, oh, the damage increment by 20%. My bad, I totally forgot about this part. I'm very sorry. So, okay, so this is why we have this standard debuff icon. Okay.
すべきことは分かっている。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Okay, this one I'm gonna move. Okay,
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
So Vidal can double confirm if there is any counter damage when counter attack damage when we are not even 4 blocks away. Okay, I have animation off, and now I'm gonna have animation on. At the same time, we can see if follow-up attack has an animation. So there's no animations and there's no counter attack animations too.
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Okay, one last time to prove that.
すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Actually, there's normal attack.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
Oh gosh. I gotta apologize. I don't think I'm having a very
すべきことは分かっている。
great understanding of how these characters work. The mechanism seems a bit way off for my standard. Apologize. Okay, now we will see moving away.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
You can see there's obviously a counter attack. Okay, but if it's
すべきことは分かっている。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
Oh, if for Cybele herself, is it within 4 blocks, you attack first. So I guess we are just lucky that we have the class and speed advantages. So yeah, the infantry died before they counter attack. But what about the holy unit? There is no class advantages at all. They should be able to tank our normal attack.
かさないで、任務遂行中よ。すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。
So we will attack first. Yep, they will still counter attack.
"すべきことは分かっている。指図しないで。せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。消えろ。 汚らわしいやつめ。
Okay, still not able to see. Sorry about it. I guess that's it. Shall not waste any more of the viewers' time, but guess that's my understanding. If I am not wrong, so the best thing to use actually is the dinosaur, because when you're within 4 blocks and you try to initiate attack, enemies can counter attack. Whereas for Cybele is she gets attack priority. She gets attack first. And of course, if your speed is fast, that will be great, especially against enemy with low health. But she's definitely not without some downside. Let me double confirm the attack animations. That's all.
せかさないで、任務遂行中よ。
So so I guess her attack speed, it's because we're using the cavalry, but it seems her like the usual cavalry hero or heroines, the attack speed is very fast. They have a tendency to dash out faster than units other than cavalry, which prompts them to be in much more dangerous situation. They will absorb more, if not most, of the incoming skills from enemy. Because all the advantage comes from when you initiate attack, but when it comes to enemy's turns, I'm going to presume this nightmare for the players. She seems more vulnerable. But of course, I did not manage to summon her. I'm not able to try to do a even further proper breakdown of her in PvP, only in this demo play. So things are very limited. Apologies, and thank you guys for watching. So we've come to the end of part 2. So these are for the phone viewers, or viewers who are watching this from phones. This is a design. She has chains and weights, a very classic shall I say SM like villain, SM villain like characteristic, and a lot of time you'll see this like this kind of weird characters as they don on in the Japanese animation, like they don on those guys characters, especially if you guys are watching any of the latest October series anime. One of it is the Eternal Dawn or Dawn of Eternity, Aen no Toa, if I'm not wrong. So there's this villain on episode 2 is kind of like similar dressing like of these characters, but I'm very thankful this is actual female characters. We can get to see all the nice body we want for the characters, and the character design art is pretty cool. Oh, high heels. So the usual stuff from Zilong. So we do not see the asymmetrical art design for Bianca, but we see this on the body of, or the art of Cybele or Cybele. It's a pretty nice art overall, except for Zilong did dirty on the jig of physics. That's all I have to say. So we've come to the end. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on part 3, where I definitely urge you guys to watch third part of video. I noticed not all people see part 3 of video, where we feature exclusive items and new updates and SP soldiers for the characters. So please stay tuned, and I'll also talk more about what is to come. So see you guys, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.
鋭い牙、柔らかな毛並み、冷たい鱗、ぬめぬめした触腕。ああ、なんて素敵なの。どれもこれも苦しいほどたまらない。